Cassia, Storm, Dusk. They call me Storm, though my birth name is Cassia Dusk. I sit now in a quiet Parisian cafe, nursing a lukewarm espresso, and watching the rain smear the city lights. It's a life of calculated anonymity, a far cry from the gilded cages and shadowed briefings that once defined me. I used to move nations with a whisper, influence policy with a glance. Now, I'm a ghost, deliberately faded, waiting for a message that may never come. They think I've retired. They believe I've chosen peace. They are mistaken. This isn't peace. It's observation. And the stillness before the storm. The coded message arrived subtly, woven into a tourist's postcard depicting the Eiffel Tower. The nightingale sings off-key. It's a summons from the directorate, my original handlers. They need me. Or, more accurately, they need what I know. Apparently, a critical asset, a mathematician capable of breaking any encryption, has gone dark. Simultaneously, whispers from the Crimson Accord, my second allegiance, suggest the directorate is preparing a move against them. I'm caught between two powers, but the message also carried a hidden sigil, a raven in flight. A call from the Serafina Collective, my third commitment. They want me to ensure neither side wins. A delicate dance, even for someone like me. My attempt to meet with the directorate's contact in Prague went sideways. The rendezvous point was compromised, riddled with Crimson Accord surveillance. They weren't looking for information, they were laying a trap. I barely escaped, leaving behind a carefully constructed digital ghost to mislead them. But the experience was unsettling. Someone within the directorate is feeding information to the Crimson Accord, someone I trusted. The layers of deception are thickening, and I find myself questioning every alliance, every motive. The realization hits me with the force of a physical blow. I'm not just playing a game of espionage, I'm walking into a carefully orchestrated ambush. I've stopped reacting and started acting. Instead of chasing leads, I'm creating them. I leaked a false trail to the Crimson Accord, suggesting the directorate is about to launch a preemptive strike on their key financial hub. It's a calculated risk, designed to force them into the open, to reveal their hand. More importantly, it buys me time to unravel the conspiracy within the directorate. I'm no longer a pawn, I'm the architect, manipulating events to expose the truth. The compass within me, the celestial compassion that drives me, demands balance, and I will forge it, even if it means burning everything to the ground. The fallout from the false flag operation was significant. A near war between the directorate and the Crimson Accord was averted only by my intervention. But the damage is done. Both sides are on high alert, distrustful of everything and everyone. Worse, my interference has drawn the attention of the Serafina Collective. They've sent a representative, cuckold, efficient woman named Lyra to assess my performance. Lyra's presence is a threat. She doesn't care about balance, she cares about control. She intends to neutralize me, to eliminate any loose ends. I'm caught between three factions, each vying for dominance, and I'm rapidly running out of options. Lyra believed she had me cornered, revealing a fabricated dossier detailing my betrayal to both the directorate and the Crimson Accord. But it was a test. A desperate, clumsy attempt to gauge my loyalty. The key wasn't in uncovering the conspiracy, it was in understanding why the conspiracy existed. The mathematician wasn't kidnapped, he defected, taking with him the encryption key to a project that threatened the fragile peace. He didn't want power or money, he wanted to expose the truth. The Serafina Collective wasn't about balance, it was about maintaining the status quo. They feared the truth. And I, Cassia Dusk, have always been drawn to the light. I orchestrated a meeting between the defector, the Directorate, and the Crimson Accord, revealing the Seraphina Collective's manipulations. The shared threat forced an uneasy alliance, shattering the Collective's control. Lyra was relieved of her duties, and a new era of transparency, however fragile, began. I walked away from it all, vanishing once more into the shadows. No accolades, no recognition. Just the quiet satisfaction of knowing I'd steered the world away from the brink. The rain still falls in Paris, but now, when I watch the city lights, I see not a reflection of my past, but a promise of a future where compassion, not control, guides our choices. They call me Storm, and sometimes, a storm is precisely what's needed to clear the air.